Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it, fa check it, fa check it, check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, fa check it, fa check it, fa check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fa check it, check it. Push sugar level, fa check it, check it. For check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Now, over the weekend, two major events. Events will break also, but our pick. Two major of them are a pick in a year by Jacinta. After she had a one-night stand, he said he enjoyed it. She enjoyed it, so I say now she will be the woman on top. It's your mind that concert, a National Theatre, and it was a success because also share reviews near the idea feel bad, and I say attendance it was solid, and all the way in UK. Ireland in Abrochimemo, Ghana Music Awards UK. That is the Tabia Ghana Music Awards UK. And also Echo so and some Abba winners Abba Ghana for Chiro Madrid Assemba Ubia Wanadrin. It's a man for Achiro Madrina. It's a bit the home como. And no dan Chaya Nansayano yet say and commodity free a year. GRA for a Ghana Revenue Authority. Say a year bloggers, MCs, influencers. As I said, Mohena Mutia Mutu. Senam D Kankan, a tour de a tour Gia mine, a tour any D mine. A tour Macquan way of fair. Crumba fair, a tour. So I'm Kwauna Wun Kania. Na so yire a tour. A tour ni di kwan edi si ayaresabia. Se tour ni ho a o man ni betwa tour. Etubo so mampani bia obetena konwa so bia peto. Mampani dada wotwam, mampani kufuo opeto. Ofiri ho anklata ono so peto wanya ni ba bi ko. Yame fane crazy yi. Ofiri ho mampani mahama opeto pa. Se to ano di si Dubai. Nana Akufo-Addo. Se de pa kasama ono so peto pa. Because free SHS or the tour and just ye tour free mu a enye yi. It ya say MCs every weekend be our weddings a year na mo kwa na mo koba mu jijiska ese mu tuato. Bloggers, YouTube, dollars, omate. Here, omate. The way be mo cash omate. Don't say ese mu tuato. Now, but influencers, oko TikTok, no be about I built my mansion with my advert and all of that. Ni nyina no yate. Eti san komo no so ye bedi e wo hanom. Na akom ni nkyeremu e bia abeka se die nti na sese ye tuato aden na bloggers no omo ye omadwuma e na yen ayede TikTok, yen ayede Facebook, yen ayede YouTube. Na wo se chenchina achi a o beje ye to ho ebia na wunya mu ntiase etenya ntokwa so pani ba ko kasa one eye City TV edi nkomo o kirikire mu hia nti a esese saa nipa ya bobo mu din no omo so omotua omoto eti ye ba ko hwe saa video no na yate saa nkire mu no a opani ni de maaye no na yo wi a me ne mapamfo ne mempanifo abesusu onso wo fie na onso wo de o review saba interview no one joy and eti ye ba ko hwe sa video no ye ba be pense mo.
Anybody who earns income in Ghana, the existing tax laws make provision that anybody who earns income in Ghana is supposed to declare these incomes and pay taxes on them. So there is nothing like a new tax that is targeting this category of people. It is something that is already there, but we have seen that they are not complying to these provisions in the tax laws. We just want to draw their attention that so far as they are earning income, they are supposed to declare these incomes and pay the appropriate taxes on them. MCs, influencers. The existing tax laws make provision that anybody who earns income in Ghana is supposed to declare these incomes and pay taxes on them. So there is nothing like a new tax that is targeting this category of people. It is something that is already there, but we have seen that they are not complying to these provisions in the tax laws. We just want to draw their attention that so far as they are earning income, they are supposed to declare these incomes and pay the appropriate taxes on them. MCs, if
correct. Eti ena ye pani no e de ato edwa no. O se sa wote o man Ghana mu na unya income se mfaso dwumade bi a wodi no e de sika mfaso ebrewo a na ese wotua to. Sa na Ghana mra no etie. Eti nyese e bia eto foforo bi ana omode ba eto dada na amunim no a enkitwa na amutua ne nkese na amutua no saa enye eto foforo bia na yakofa de abagana na emum eto dada no nem se ebinum na ntua na ye twem adwen abaso se esese mutua. Roland a blogger or a blogger na say also ko renew na e bi taxes bi ni ade eti asawe o je ne say blogging kakra wo ye no your penny yaka say esese utua ehoto
ko je me da say I think say the way we share say no ye intro no yes etwo de and as o mind bapa no etwo nye ade a ebeka se eye illegal. In fact eye wasede mpo a wo se wo ye because o hwe ebia impuntu wo oman mu ni ade ade a wo de ye de ko ya sorry mu mpo a ye wo the friend welfare even in churches groups ekuekuo a wo ye communities even ye local communities amanfo tua welfare a sa sika na ye tua no ye mfa nyehwe eye ya ye ho niama ene ye de ye nti se wo hwe no even on a larger scale awo omani mu a ye ntimi ye welfare anka ye betua wa sorry ana se nka ye betua wo ekuekuo nketinketi a ewo area mu no eye ye tax a ye betua which is at one now kind nti no obviously se nka aban ka se wo ye ntua tax a enya de bone And in fact, obi biara oye adwuma bia our any income no, it is your responsibility for you to pay tax.
Yes.
Your share initiative or model bar as coming to tax influencers and people in the digital world, if that is how I should put it. And yet the bonny, because when you check the amount of revenue, the digital world or people who ply their trade on the digital market and on a daily or even monthly or annually krana, and yes kaketwa. And yes kaketwa, and if say obi eye juma or bank, and na ebi obi ya ban juma, sika na oje no, ana sika e ba nsem no, eni wo ho, calculator da ho, ye calculate before ebeka nsa no, yate ni say, yate ni snet, yate ni etwo say, yate ni say, ansa na ne net income na nkasa ne nsaka. Na wo de ne to obi fufro so no so afa the influential job say ono ene ono na adwuma obeye e wo online so obebo amanfo niama ho deru na ono de edidi a eno so ye adwuma nti se ne papa mu anka ye gi obi o ye adwuma o bank tax a e wo so obi ono so ye adwuma online a eno so wafa na as a whole career no so enko tuato a enye ne bonus so of course nti no ohwemu a it will level the playing field as in say okay obi mfile say yesisi no because ohwe the amount of money people broadcast on a daily. We are in this country, or we are in a digital world that we hear in other economies. I'm trying to say other economies that we would want to compare our economies to. Maybe I'm trying to say abrochimemu. Yetimika say okay, this year no influencers etimi accrue this amount of money in this year, and yeshe sa money na definitely they will not be paid without taxation.
No correct.
Intino say eyadia ye pese ye kro no ye te say omo dia na bibia omo wo no eye ye fani so ye pese enye bidia. We have to understand say it did not come out of space or it did not come out of nowhere. It came from the people who are living and working in that same your friend say community or country. Omo no more contributing out of their effort and income. Omo nyawo kronim. However, me feel say what will make others or some people who this digital space omo be agitate say okay omo ntiase anabi omo ntua anombe hunu nya anombe hunu bibi foforo no eye one ntiase ewom because o check it, me when I heard this initiative, I asked myself, okay, how is this going to be done? Because we live in a space where data collection is one of our problems. In the space nima, there are some influencers who have registered their brands as companies.
Okay.
Into your tax. Yeah. There are some who also are like they are not recognized, as in they are not duly registered. But omo establish in the space omo ye well known. Omo apply trade edgy income. So how are they going to differentiate some of it, like the A from the B? As in omo ya register omo ni omo ya register omo. Now there's also an issue of double taxation. Okay. O mentioned say last time me complaining about taxes be omo GJ me when I paid for I renewed my website the other day. And it is true. So, and even aside the website, the company is registered, which meet your tax. And when I renew or pay for the your friend is saying the website too, there's taxation there. So at the end of the day, I'm asking myself, so how would they differentiate between the company itself and the website? Because at the end of the day, say website meet your tax, not company meet your tax. Now, Saba say, oh, tax. I see it as double or 3 times taxation here. Into me, I would just employ the people who are going to lead this initiative. Say, in order not for there to be confusion, in order not for there to be cheating, because na ebimu dikan na ebimu ambeka ho a se wo na oka mo dikan na yeje mo no ho a na ohwe na onu nua and apply the same trade no no amedi mu bia, definitely you will not be happy. So in order to save some of these situations, I believe say there should be thorough research into this particular move.
Or education.
Before its implementation. And this cause so much chaos because already in Ankasa, people in the digital world, there are so many people who have joined the digital business who do not even know jack about it. And in fact, we can pick two bloggers, and I can confidently tell you, say, one may be earning and the other may not. Meanwhile, so they are all recognized as bloggers. So.
Yeah.
And we know how some of these titles and names are being picked day in, day out. And now, sorry, yes, I assume you see a blogger. Or now, sorry, yes, I assume you see an influencer. At the moment the person gains some level of traction, any sensationalism, or friend who influencer. So how do we differentiate between those who are using their page for business and those who are because say me wo say ebia say me media firm and I say they me control recognized and are registered. Now me was following what social media. Do I qualify to be an influencer in your books? Because in taxation, one shops na ya Jerry for kwajeje omo tax no.
Yeah.
Omo category say omo de gigi say scanning is at one. Into ye wo eto e de ma omo play omo trade wo table so ye wo omo wo
no ye ketwa
aha into no omo ye omo de wo table so no ye nje no te se obi a owo shop. Exactly.
I know you're talking.
There are companies akese almost some manufacturing also. Almost different. Almost different. So I would employ and them say they should do an extensive research into this particular move. So they will be able to categorize all these sections. And this I foresee chaos.
May follow up. Do you think say authorities no almost Mujumedina modini ye almost say the lifestyle of a blogger a kwamo make his car how you guys even put 1 to 2 and mamutimi survival. Do you think say baby a wujina no almost must a clearer picture of how you guys operate?
Well, on a surface level there you can't determine until they bring policies and statements that will prove otherwise. Because yes, on a surface level, they can tell you, say, in a space of business, profit and taxation, there they understand. Who ye juma, obetimia calculate say na woje as per your income, and they can obviously take tax out of it. For that, on the surface level, they understand. But as to whether say, okay, is it direct, and is it to say, their obiote bank agent? That is where we almost statements and how they apply some of these statements will determine whether they understand or not. Because the way I tax it, your friend is saying somebody who is an influencer in the entertainment space will probably be different from somebody who is also your friend say an athlete, maybe a bobo, an abibisa. You understand? It will be different from the way you are going to tax that same person.
Okay.
As to whether they understand our space thoroughly there, it will depend on the kind of statements they make, the kind of policies they would want to push into our space, and that would, and then the bet says, okay, at the end, policies no more there, ban. Glory be to God, say we have some people who are also entertainment inclined as see almost somewhere. You understand? Okay. In the name of Honorable Makokre Kumante. Okay. So if there are policies that are coming into our space that will seem like they don't understand our space, we will obviously employ the services of Honorable Makokre Kumante to do and Mr. Sukrit Safo to help in correcting or contributing to some of these things in order to help our space.
Okay. That is coming from Roland Amate, beautiful submission. And I feel what joining here. And come on, say, a buying penny for, say, yeah, creative people, influencers, bloggers, MCs. As I saw, so I'm share na omutua omuto. It's say, Omani can kono, say gun and you baby etimi, say, obedi na said yes so na omano add a tumpon. Tilly, aya OMC we kakra.
No, me be ache.
Oye be ache. Ba why be da?
Yes.
No mutua. And oye che.
I don't know. Yeah, we mutia the industry no, or mutia conversation, or we will tia about when tia in cash.
Okay.
Or tia in kind, and a certain goodwill that is of equal value. Yes, and you know, I know see a part of the conversation.
But I think say who follow you have been following this conversation, and you are also a key person or interest. How do you see all these conversations?
I didn't want me to be kind of talk about it. I think say we are making it look like a idea of Modeba.
Okay.
A idea. It's just the education. And I say, yeah, Chini, yeah, son, a idea. Or in fact, many honorable deputy minister, and I say, I did come up or catch me saying, even in Remuno, Ocean Remu, Sabi prostitution is illegal, right? But so prostitution as a cowbenyano, tax that so. Yes. So I didn't know it's not about how you make your money, it's about income tax. Income as long as we go income tax. It is a tax charged on an individual's total income. And to say
bottom line is say
as long as I as simple as ABC. Clearly, there is a big problem of education, especially young ones now. You see, digital, whatever it is, influencers and all. It is something we have to do. Now, I'm sure say clearly, my friend is saying tax for Jerry when we say there's a certain miseducation and misinformation. You know, they should just up their information and education, how they can educate our sector. Also, I think they should just find a simple way of industry where there is in a conversation. I say down who is on head of say the industry is not well structured because I am structured with associations in or more down no come on can say because as long as we when they do man who setting and I mean my phone I am influencer no I buy person which is can now teacher I buy it in the school but no tax so what you say it's just an issue of education that thing is there. But unfortunately, once the industry is structured, then the GRA or whoever is in charge of the taxes will know how we be. But ideally, I was so when I was out file and you say, "Oh, Muna, chill," and that's all to tell now feel mobile. No, in every correct country, you after every month you have to go and file. And I don't know why there is this part of the conversation and they are not pushing. When Jessica, you file for it. When this month, when Jessica, they won't charge you for not you income now. When your income, where would they take their tax? And that's part of the conversation too. I think they have to let people know that. And you say change na cha, oh yeah, do a change na cha. Was say with your baby? Yes, the thing is on the profit you are making, the income. But at the end of the month, I don't get any income any month. I don't even know how I'm surviving in this world. You get
say your month in
No, but me your income. Me, my channel is not monetized. And there's no income coming. When I make it is a kind of go. Actually, income. When you make income tax, so say income. Hey, say income tax, income.
I know say income.
No, it's not. No.
Okay.
Take the gifts out, but they come the income tax. They make your income.
Okay.
Because we don't know how the some share. Now, if you're on offer, I'm just gonna say.
Okay, imagine who
they say income tax. I say.
Okay.
Well, because.
Yes. Maybe
Gift to her, but their bloggers are there now when they can. I know your gifts. I know your income tax. I do my way any sika about. I say me why fee. That will be a chemi sika income tax.
Gift.
Yes.
But bracket na
say. But income na ye kana akoye incommodate na people are agitated about. My body is not an income. I mean, every time I get gift is not an income. Oh, mathematics. So I'm me tax for being beautiful and being people giving me a fine. But I just think that it will make our industry structured.
Okay.
So many buyers, so some by GSK, our industry will find a way of structuring itself, and will also find a way of associations no because associations thing is stronger certain education like this it has to go down obianya no ho ntia se then we just move on ti my man say e ade omodeba e ade e wo ho ba mumu ntia enti education afi omodeba if we so every another sector they are not paying because if you need education, they say they have to pay. It's just education now. We have to push it down. But this thing is there. Among food, yeah, whether or not the government gives you a job or not, you have to pay income tax. As long as you are making money, you have to pay. If you are not making money, you just have to file this month. We say show receipt. Another thing I'm excited about with this particular one is say your industry now people will work with receipts because if I want to go and prove to GRA that I must show receipt. I must show that me boka say yes, say me full car. You get it. So now it will put some form of orderliness in your industry, and then some form of people troll. Sometimes your industry, they are not too much deals, too much in our industry. Your structure we have associations so. But this is there, and we should be ready to brace it. I say sector, we are too pampered.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But do you think, say? You mentioned, say, maybe a lack of knowledge or information or understanding.
Yeah.
And maybe do you think the GRA has done enough?
No, they have not. They have not.
In educating people,
No,
because
no.
For this thing to come out now, among for best start reality. I saw some videos. Some people are saying, yeah, university, yeah, Juma, and they call online, and you want to come and test us. Do you think they have done enough, and what can they do? Say moving forward, no me I abuama, I'm for atiase, no me I do the needful.
First of all, they have not. Because our conversation way, it shouldn't be something I was see a kind of education in education. If they have done the job, this will not be up for conversation. You get it? Because clearly there is still lack of knowledge. But you see, sometimes it is hard for GRA to identify just one person and educate. Education, but if you have a structured union, association for each sector and a group of people, like it is easy for education to go down straight. And I want to say, imagine there is an association of bloggers, Ghana, and then GRA wants to. Are they functional? Who is the when is the GRA being aware? Say we be Ghana. If they have something like that, then they can educate whoever association head. Then the information goes to the people. Or we sure say information to people because this is an association of bloggers. And I say if one day we put the dedicate to say we want to meet the bloggers association, if we say meet your mom, have education questions there will be a moon beside the answer. Then education also or my intention or my proactive with the information on what they call education.
Sorry, because
the thing is that industry ain't structured.
Yes, I understand. But in as much as say ain't structured, no, you are aware that people are getting income. So what prevents you from organizing, calling for people, inviting them? We have entertainment platforms that discuss. They can come there and educate the people. We have media houses. Exactly, we have media houses. They can move there and talk to people about it. Recently, I think GTA, right? Or now say Ghana Standard Board or so. Almost a year. Forums invite influencers near their day how they can present themselves and things they be do's and don'ts and all of that. And it went far. People got to know about it. So in as much as said we don't have structures, I think they can still put the message out there. Sensitization could have gone on. Said the better information, and I remember say last 2022.
When you say sensitization, and because our industry we are too cuddled. It is education. Sensitization for what?
I'm talking back by the GRA, not say
I'm not saying sensitize. I don't want us to use sensitization as if something new they are about to introduce or something unfair they are about to introduce. They have to desensitize you first. This is an education that we have to.
Exactly. So education, say a buyer.
I get you, no, W. I get you that we have to be proactive. They have to be proactive with their education. Like they shouldn't sit down and among for areas concerns and they should be proactive. I get that, but it shouldn't be in a form of sensitization. It's supposed to be education, whether you like it or not. I was saying with you at work. I was saying no sensitization,
education.
No, education is. I'm telling you, no, I'm educating you. But if I'm sensitizing you, it's like I'm about to give you something bad. Yeah, I won't pay, and then I'm trying to get you. To say.
But tax in itself.
No, but
I tell you, yes, no. I won't say I was saying, but when in Japan, you no. See, the big that
more be an opportunity.
See, people pay people to help them evade tax. So it is something that's already nankasa left to anybody's role. But because I said unfortunately, some people need to be sensitized before they are being educated.
We have to be sensitized first.
Okay. All right. So, diverse opinions, and that is how it is done. Mr. Reservo, Mr. Atukwamna for the last because no free beer. Kojo. That's emudu. I don't think I'm reserve. And also, other questions be mebusan because of the background. No. Ora. Yes. Sadia open in kasa no. Enye say a 12 flow bi na ye dey ba. To dada na na. I say ye na ni. And I say atna so anti asa de ne bae no aye hu and aye machine. But all these conversations, you are also part of the creative arts. You are an investor and you understand how the space works, and you are also closer to authorities. Saying na uhu enkomo. And the oye
Mate Mikojo say akasa da ma minchia etiefo ene ahwefo nchia kese pa akoma omunyina mafiom me ba ha che me promise say efin na ekoi mama me na manamo aye ntietia wa ha.
Nice one. Ahwefo na
mi chabodon for so em say yetie nia yura ofigiare kasa na nsem kemu no enu anana menua ba tilin so waswa enye toro fufuro na eba ti ahone de ese ye kana Ghana fo nyina ye nya ye te enwo asese enye toro fufuro ye de ba na ye to dada na senia rola na matenso boss no to dada na eba na nin se ebi mutua to e man ebi mu so ntua na me se meka ya aban etisu ye mbra mo bonto a ko kronkro so bonto aje friends to me abebu ebedi o man si ka say ya me ado number on be expand the tax net ka say tax net as a wo to esa net a de chenam say oye net ni kitu ebi na to a obe chenam kitu ebi ba say utine we sa umu ana say net mu na to a na current previous way and say net ni so
okay
na etotia no had been left to only the formal sector. Okay. Formal sector I want but I ko adwuma cotton office ayetu omofi efa friends mo bank account mo a GRA be gina mo so eje mo pay tax ni nyama mo pay na tax nti Ghana ankasa ne ye used to say me ankasa mesi mu pam akọ GRA office me kotia meto because inye sa ne ye de atete yen nti nia ekoso ye a new move by authorities say ebe get everybody involved so be all hands on deck na obi atua ne to se ne be ya o man ne benya ono anesika na de abo ne ho bra na ebete de bia na o man niska na o niska nso a den ya so o man ne koso so o man bia niska no o man ne so be koso so na ti le kan onim kwan of us survive but say na ti bia no still survive it means say e be fi baby na aba because you cannot create energy, you can't destroy it. You can only transform it from one form to the other. Nti say only scanner who did no if you baby neighbor either so ko bobesia and I say BBS and kaya o mind be ye nika ama obia no sa dia ye nge ne sa because ka ye de be ye ni ho nti ye nyina ye de ensa eto so na ye adwuma na be bo nti eto de me kojo eye enye eto foforo eba eto dada na ye encourage amanfo say sa afo yin so into ya ye ka sa afo ya he fo ye ka bloggers ye ka MCs ni ye ka friends digital mom ye digital influencers me so nyame ado me ye adwuma o sa space ni me ye digital person na sisi adwuma no bebre na po akọ digital in recent times here we are trying to budget even omo ye e-commerce you say for some time now a lot of e-commerce shops aba Ghana Facebook even Shagzi kra ye digital business because omo adwuma online and digital tamon for for taxi omo friend ni ade no Shagzi nso sika onya no so okote kakra e ma ban what I say which me gidi say omutua pa what I say nti enye eto say bloggers enye different any different from Shagzi me gidi say Sanchi say Jerry etimi bon de ro na omo den hyehyɛ to akwemu ya it will rather formalize the industry for bloggers. It will formalize the industry for MCs. Many about your MC. Na ofana na akoye enamfosem ene niasem na ade nti na say oh the sanya do man bia but say if it is structured say ofatili so mbeye MC ma program na 1 hour ehon hyehyɛ enie it is structured wa unim say ti de kotu ahoto nti strategy no the modus operandi Jerry e de be ba begege sato na eye ade ahiade but say ye tuan de megide say ya yetepa na so obia te no wan say obia de etua na ne tua no so mbo an say it will help to formalize the industry. It will help say minti min kofa blogger say be blogger ma me we me nua say we de enye blogger no be ka say da bi o me blogger say me tua ho to say na etie bia no charges e da ho nie o tua na me so ma ye den ma fa ho ko chem to kojo one other advantage e be brain industry in say ye nia no me wo sa space mu e ba say obi ntu kwankwa abrochira ye bre many a times you have our brothers in the industry coming to you mbacho nka obetime the bank statements na obetime the say utua woto na unya ho your friends say tax clearance no me nyam because ni nya aboa okay utu kwan ya aboa say wo the tax clearance we document e koto wo say ampa me ye adwuma enye say bia me fi me wo me ye adwuma. It's a one just we seek formally and for the formal process into auto who say me a blogger me a MC e Ghana ha mpesa me call program wo UK eba then the chese we ejuma then the chese asimesi fa o ma ko ye ejuma you are your own CEO you are your own CEO even if you are your own CEO cry you have to register yourself as a business you pay your taxes you pay your taxes through your accounts make sure so aketie bi eba won chen bia no e fa account mu se na be ya it will show evidence say me ye adwuma oko apply visa not ye fa visa ma jobless people but what I say me hu obi a ode sisubio ye fa visa ma jobless people okay na o timi so nko bank say me ko loan na me ye unemployed oko I say we show say me bobra na ma bra bo na me bo no for the past 6 months and I say 3 months no ma bra bo nie me sika menye nie ma bobra ne do say me pese dia akoso me de no so na awie peyo na oko jan say me nje hwe me ni hwe me ntua me tax because with tax no okay obi abet me ko di intro say a month me nya e bia 30,000 okay and the intro but with tax clearance I would be ka kire visa for and say bank for and say obi ano and na ya accurate nti tax helps us to be formal baby abeko bia no unya nkratasem e supporto e ma bibia ye kama nti me gye say we ni po no enye bibia e bebo na tax no look tax de e ba nipa na otua wo ka no mostly ono no e dey otua tax no nti wo dey ashem say oh me ansa nka me sika nka sa dey 1000 Ghana cedis taxes near the work account e bia 1500 what you bind dey wo wo dey den wo dey akoma no say near no fe
say no o charge a wo be factor
say wo factor shem say wo be didi aban so be je ne de say bibia ye kama so me gidi say industry nka mpenifo ewom no etimi ne GR mpenifo tena se ne ye formalize bibia me so me kan industry no bi acha say ye formalize say me a e bia me bo show am ye say me de ani e bia we e blogger me fa blogger say blogging no say categories ewom are we going to use following now are you going to use how many bia sika yetua what's the category what's the criteria
waste now
exactly waste how they no ye formalize bibia bon say because adwuma na ye o onim say omo ye even content creators are what they content to YouTube na YouTube photo ya ka omo till tax YouTube till tax na han na wutu na tax na wutu ama YouTube no ekọ your friends America because that's where they are based. That's where the company is registered. Now, mine and their whole team na electricity. Ode yes our content no. On mine on fast so. On nam road so. Ekoto camera no. What I say. On mine na nsuo onom no. Ene de ojidi say no kwan say utia tax and answer the Minia Roland. What I say? On mine LA fiber optic cables. Internet now what they say one of their blog na in free space. We say what toy there. But what I say what toy data. But internet no I say by answers and your infrastructure say I putting in place. Then be even telecommunication companies rely on provided that kind of service to you. Nti say in your jitum say these are the ways so ebimso ka say omu utua say omu huhu emfaso e to de utua na say huhu emfaso recently say news PAPA say I haven't ascertained the veracity of that news say no correct say betting tax here by gaming tax here by government has been able to raise about how much 10 billion. I don't know the veracity of that information. I saw something like that on the internet. Me verify it. I want to state it here clear. Say government has been able to raise some money. If it is true, say government raise it by 10 billion. Hallelujah. A bit me abwa. And I mean who I can't verify it. I've been looking for verified information or GRA for websites. So I mean but almost they are looking at getting about 400 million Ghana cedis out of that particular tax and bets and look say I buy to me 400 million every year if it's that sector anymore. What stops government from developing that sector, the sports industry, with that amount of money? What I say? A conversation. Exactly. We are always demanding. You demand it because as Ghanaians we have to always demand for it. But you demand so you be says can you demand no if mean what I say. Yes, as was na one if you to but to so ni yentu e amount so your mind so metu. What so na unim pan say papa niska. So say that typhoon mama. Na say obese papa ko e ekowia na so kobo besia no dey toma. Nti nkakanka yenya contribute your quota through taxes and levies na man no e so o yes say kojo eto ya enye deda. Exactly. Eto ya enye deda. Na me Jimmy pay slip. Na me hwe eto ya temia. Nta wo je pay slip you know obube fuefu otua that's why say ba kwa bitua ekra bi se kojo yeah what I say ba ready how betimi say to na ya eto na ya ka betimi ma betimi dia ya and the person e de to say eto otua nye de sa yeah Bible mu kra na eto otua amafo kra betata Yesu na wo hwa eto omoji ye wo hwa ye ntua na nka amafo nyanka Yesu be ka say mamu nkotua ba Yesu say ne wo kaiser no mo fe ma kaiser. So what I say? On the Kaiser note, na say eto wa o tie a o blogger na obuafu se ontua no. Kotua. Nchechemu ne clear. Lecturers
education on the bay ukase on tiase there na say one why doing say wontua and evading tax no punishable by law. It's a crime. So one tua toa obetimi akom enti no yesremo education akoso wa ha na yebepese ebekoso na entiase ora force kasa o chire benefit a mpo wa wutua no ede boa bloggers no ma wo so wadwuma dimu o kina opese otu kwan a bibia ni obetimi anya on krata asem no bibia betimi akoyenti. There are a lot of benefits from that.